Okay, we are live.
Welcome to Session 8 of our Earthfall GURPS campaign. I am Gigermann, today's GM. With
Hello, Gigermann.
not a whole lot else to say about it.
Rumor is that you're a slacker, though.
He is. He's totally a slacker.
It's Gigermann, isn't it?
I do not deny that. The slacker, not the poorly pronounced name. Do we have any bookkeeping to take care of?
I think I spent my points last session.
Yeah,
But
I haven't been able to quite figure out what I wanted to spend mine on.
Since this is the last session for this season, I should probably spend some points.
Or don't. On your heads be it.
There was something I wanted to buy.
You know what? That's wrong.
I don't remember what it was. It was just like 1 point. I'll figure it out. To look at GCA.
Crap. That's out, right.
I think I've done first aid during the course of the campaign.
I think you did.
So I'm going to pump 1 point into first aid. Or increase first aid.
You never know. Having just arrived at Damien's house in Buffalo, Wyoming, the Sci-Fi Book Club finds itself facing off with alien troops with Damien's ex-wife.
He always knew there was something buggy about her.
We are still in Buffalo, Wyoming. It is still early. At Chandler's house.
Oh, dude, you should have named the Mrs. Monica.
I did not consider that, actually.
Well, I literally just thought of it.
And you guys got a surprise visit by Damien's ex-wife, who, as they are walking back toward the back patio door, she points to a number of these creatures standing outside, just about to kick through the glass plate.
Because she brought some friends, too.
Because she has friends, too.
Now, am I right to believe this is a reimagined version of the previous aliens we've encountered? Or is this a different type?
Yes. These are identical to the ones that you fought at the ranch.
Yep, we got a budget upgrade.
And autopsy.
The show's ratings are obviously doing really well, so they pumped extra money into the VFX budget.
Could probably stand to pump a few extra bucks into it just to make it slightly better, but I'll take what I can get for
tell
now.
the writer to extend it to a couple more episodes.
Yeah, well. At any rate, so everybody is surprised by the crashing of glass.
Sleep in a room.
I do need to take care of a couple of things first. So Reese makes a health check for the insomnia. Is that correct?
I think
Or
it's
is it something else? Or do you have a thing for that?
Health -1. Ooh, suffering. I'm not sleeping very well.
So that was
Can't imagine why.
That was for last night. You guys were slept over in 10 sleep after the lightning storm, and he was stressed, to say the least. So he didn't sleep well last night, which means he's going to be down. We'll call it 2 sleep fatigue.
Word.
The other thing is that Reese was moving stuff in and out of the truck, doing some packing, and I was going to have you make a universe roll to see if you were actually aware that Valerie had arrived, seeing as you were otherwise occupied. Okay. We will call that. He thinks there was somebody else there, but he didn't actually go see who it was. Because it didn't sound like anybody was arguing or freaking out.
Sounds good.
All right. So this is where I have everybody at the moment. I think this will be correct. Chandler and Valerie, obviously, over there. Oh, I forgot the thing. I have fixed it.
I'm
And
curious.
that's the back door.
Is this floor
I think
plan?
I'd probably be in one of the guest bedrooms.
Well, that's up to you. I'm kind of assuming that one of the other bedrooms has probably been taken over as an office or something. But
It's not the one I'm in.
But it's apparently not that one.
So I'm curious, is this floor plan the actual floor plan for this house, or just find a floor plan that fit?
It would have been had I been able to find one.
It's pretty darn
But it should
close.
it's gonna be pretty close because it's a ranch style house, and this is a ranch style house floor plan. I had to modify it to make it fit.
It's kind of cool though. All the doors sort of match up where they're supposed to be, and
So yeah. Now you see the visitors.
are the vehicles actually in the garage, or are they on the driveway?
That is up to you guys. I mean, it's apparently a freaking huge garage, so I'm guessing he's got workspace in the back. But it's his house, so he could open the garage door or not.
Well, we probably wouldn't want to advertise that we have working vehicles.
Well, everybody's going to know it because you just drove through town.
Well,
And we're not going to be the only ones.
There are a few.
We don't know how long we were going to be here, so I guess it would be in the garage.
All right. So.
And we need the scene where we just go smashing through the garage doors.
Well, I figure the doors are probably open, but who knows?
No, we closed them, so we can smash through them later on.
Well, your house, your rules, I guess. Okay, so I will have Reese then make a perception check. call it -4.
Fail.
Okay. He did not hear the aliens approach the back patio. So he will start where he is. All right, anybody else got any adjustments?
Other
I'm
than
gonna
shouting,
snore a little bit.
"What the hell?"
Well, aside from that.
I'm gonna say, if it's all right, that Jules was in the bathroom.
Okay.
Just because, like, the exact wrong
Those
time to be anywhere
MREs
else.
have not been sitting well with him.
Very well.
Which is honestly not inaccurate with MREs.
Reese, I'm gonna presume to be armed, but he's probably got whatever he's got slung.
That's
Should
fair.
probably give a thought to what that is.
Probably have his shotgun slung with the rifle in the truck.
Roger. And I think we'll begin with that.
John is likely not going to have the LMG with him. It's going to be hidden in the truck because we're in town.
Okay. That's probably reasonable.
So he probably does have his rifle, but that's like propped up against the bed.
Okay, well, you guys are immediately startled by the crash of glass at the back door. And everybody will hear that. Heinlein will get an IQ +6 roll to wake up, which he will probably only fail on a crit.
What the hell did you have to say that?
Because I got to give myself every
Okay,
opportunity.
I did.
here. He may not have actually been asleep just then. And let's see. It. Let's see. So and that will probably do. Right. So they spent their second crashing through glass and getting set up.
Alright, so Damien is not any sort of trained soldier or anything like that, so he has no real weapon etiquette. His rifle is probably going to be in the kitchen on one of the benches or something like that. Yeah, that's like the first place he put it when he came in. So I'm assuming
There's an island right there, yeah.
that's kitchen bench.
That's what it looked like.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
So Damien's going to run
With
around the
girlish
table.
Scream?
It's a very manly scream.
Narrator. It really wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Throwing chairs behind him as he goes.
So he'll sort of run to there.
Roger.
Hearing the crash of glass, and it sounded like, an exclamation.
Tell you what, give me an IQ check, and we'll see how his brain is working right now. Okay, he could pick that out as the back of the house.
He will. Can I unsling and move?
Okay. We are allowing the move and ready, which was a dex -2 to do the ready.
Well, I'm not like fast unreadying it. I'm just ready.
Right, but if you're doing it
So-
and doing a full move, you're basically running while you're unslinging the weapon, so there's a chance you might end up tossing it. Depending on how you got it set up, but all right. It is
And
slung,
be like,
so
guys, what's going on?
it's a 2 second, so I won't make you roll it twice, but you will unsling it successfully without throwing it between your legs.
Okay, so I am going to be basically changing posture because I'm rolling out of bed.
I will allow a rollout.
I'll spend the second.
And if I had
to,
a gas mask, I would inexplicably find it is on.
Yep.
I'll spend this round finishing washing my hands.
Seriously? I was thinking you could say ready action to, or not ready. Yeah, ready to basically change posture to go from squatting to standing.
No, I'm gonna have it. He was just finishing his hands, so now
He was on his way out.
Turn the faucet off and all that, and yeah.
All right. Valerie, quote unquote, will take a step back. Woola. I'm guessing he's just going to follow. And is probably pretty excited. These guys are surprised. So I will give them their customary IQ checks to snap out of it. Did you roll that for a reason?
No.
Did I roll that?
That was me. I was trying something and it didn't work.
That was wasted.
I know, right? I'm sad. My very next roll is going to be that one.
Wow. Okay, well, James and Shane both make their checks to snap out of their surprise, and we'll be able to act next time. In the meantime, aliens. Okay. So you will note that they are moving in unison as a group. They are moving tactically like you would expect a trained SWAT team or something to move. And we will have some shooting. I'm gonna give Damien his move. How far did he move? 6?
6.
Was that -2? I think that's 2.
It's 7. It's -3.
-3. 5 yards -2, 7 yards -3.
So I got a -5. Well, holy God!
Uh-oh.
Wow.
So, I guess there was a...
I don't know if I like the title of the weapon.
I guess there was a contract dispute between your actor. So they're like, you know what? F that. We're going to kill you off.
Very
All right,
likely.
well,
All right, so
apparently you don't get to defend yourself.
I
You know,
do
I
for
should
the
give you,
remaining. Oh no, only one hit.
No, I should make you. I should make you roll my crit for me.
Rude.
That's pretty funny, though.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for when I'm running, and go. Oh, I critted you, so please roll the result.
That's just standard crit hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just the double shock penalty.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. All right. So I will make a roll here. All right. So
Poor
you just
Damien.
you
So
just
last
got
we saw him splat.
you just got shot with a tangler, and it does 5 points of control points. That is going to put you at -4 for your grapple penalty, and you are stuck to that chair.
Okay.
Give me a dex check. See if you fall over or you land with your feet. You remain standing, more or less. All right, who else we got? I don't think I have line of sight on anyone else just yet. All right, you all will note perhaps that on your combat tab you have a new entry for whatever your grappling skill is, and your damage has been added to that for control points if you are attempting to break out. In Damien's case, he is
sneaking in stuff.
I believe you are considered unable to move. You are still able to act, but you've got the dex penalty, and I think that's it. You can't. It's a standard grapple, so you can attempt to break free by attacking back into the grapple.
All right, so strength roll.
Now you should have a. You are rolling against dex for grappling, since you don't have a skill for it. All right, I think that's all. I think you don't have to. Is that going to be at the -4? That's going to be at the -4.
I do have some bennies, if it's going to make a difference.
Well, yeah, seems like a good time. All right, you Benny that, and you will get a even success, so you can roll your control points damage to try and remove the grapple that you're under.
All right, and how do I do that?
So, as I said, on your combat, you're going to have a dex entry in your case. That's if you open the fire modes, you'll have a damage roll.
Gotcha.
All right, you remove 1 point of your 5 points of control, which, fortunately for you, drops you down 1 level. So you are at -2 instead of -4. But you're still attached to the chair.
Okay.
Take the chair with you.
I will allow you some defensive action if you wanted to, for example, fall to the floor.
Well, the intent is to try and get behind that cover.
So if you wanted to dive to get behind that cover, then I'll allow that. You'll just take the chair with you.
Okay.
You're doing that?
If I can do it now, then yes. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I will
All right.
dive on a dodge.
Then you shall be prone.
Do I
What
have
was,
enough? Do I have enough movement to be able to like crouch? Or I'm entangled too much for that? So I can crouch behind the cover, entangle in this chair and moving, and not actually be prone.
I will give you that, I suppose. This seems reasonable. Right. What was Reese doing? Or just rolling
Let's
stuff?
see. He's decided that stealing Chandler's vehicle is not good. So honesty. Curious. He's not as curious as he really wanted to be, and he's overconfident and believes he can make this all of this on his own. So he rushes for the truck and starts it up. I'm joking.
Okay. I'm gonna.
He's moving forward.
I'm gonna assume that he's probably heard a similar sound to the to that weapon that just fired, and also the excited yellings of people in surprise. So he knows that a shot has been fired, although it's clearly got that grenade launcher kind of sound.
Actually,
It made a bloop.
I'm trying to check my.
Also, just kind of presume that open area in the garage is full of junk. Just here and there. You can run straight through. He's just gonna have to run around shit.
So I'm gonna have to ready to grab the rifle off the leaning of the wall.
Okay. You can do the
And
Dex
probably
minus
gonna do a
3.
step.
You can do the Dex minus 3 to quick ready that if you want.
That gives me a 9. I'm not confident with those results. And I don't want
It
to
would probably a
knock
bit
it on the
excessive
ground.
here.
So yeah, he's gonna take the ready to grab it and like maybe take a step.
Roger.
Right. And I need to hit the button.
With his task now duly completed.
Now he's gonna try his hands.
Towel.
I know, right?
Well, we're in a dangerous situation. He can live without the towel, just not without washing hands, so he needs that. He will go ahead and draw his pistol and come around the bend.
All right. You can't do all of those.
He could try.
He can draw his pistol. Since he only needs one hand, I'll give you he can open the door as well.
Okay.
That doesn't require too much coordination.
Okay, then I shall do that.
Valerie is going to take another step back. Willa is following. James is meeny miny mo. Gun or bat? Odds it's gun. Gun it is. So he will retrieve his pistol off the coffee table. Shane is reaching for his AK, which may or may not be loaded now, and he may not realize it. aliens. All right. Let's see. How are we going to deploy? This way. We'll go that way. Like so. I think we will do that. So he is... Looks like we'll take a shot at Shane. And trooper number 4 is going to be covering Damien. Yeah. All right. What we got here? -3, -2, I think, for being seated. And he is struck. Shane will get at least a half-assed attempt to get out of the way. Wow, that was a decent roll, but not decent enough. All right, Shane has been splatted. He is now bound to the couch. Or the coffee table. Odd, it's the couch. Couch it is.
Alright, so it's a dex roll to try and escape.
Yeah, if you are attacking the grapple, you can roll dex to do that.
I'm going to try and move further into cover as a step, and then the dex roll.
All right, you can roll your damage. All right, you have managed to clear yourself out of that. Oh, crap, no. Penalties. You're at -2. You do have 2 bennies.
For the dex roll.
Yeah, the dex roll is at -2.
Can I do stuff like telegraphed or anything like that?
Well, you can do all out. But that does mean if somebody else shoots you, you can't defend yourself.
Okay. I will use
You could potentially do the extra effort. What is it? Mighty Blows?
But that's not on dex, that's strength.
No, that's true. You're right.
I will use the bennies.
Both of them?
Well, I need both.
Yeah, I guess you have to. You are out of bennies. All right, but you're clear.
Do I still have some movement available to me, or is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well, what did Reese do?
Move.
He's moving.
Okay. Well, that's suspiciously familiar or similar to what I'm doing.
Yeah, this part of the combat isn't all that complicated. Everybody's getting there. I think it's probably safe to say they left the doors open.
Holy crap! They're bugs.
Yep. All right, so JP, the door is open, and you have a gun in your other hand.
Indeed, and so out I walk.
Right in front of John.
Right in my line
Yep.
of fire. That's perfect.
Yep. I don't know about these things.
Yeah, and that's going to be bad if I fail the impulsive again and accidentally kill you too.
Ah! Will is keeping up. James has fetched a pistol, and he is now readying it for use. Shane has found himself in a bit of a pickle and will roll dex to see if he can do something about it. He will not. Aliens. Let's see here. I think we're probably going to go this way. All right. So, number 6 is going to shoot at Damien. Number 12 is probably going to shoot at James. Number 8 is going to shoot at JP. Sounds about right. All right. We'll go with JP first. -3. That's probably about it. That's a hit. Defend yourself.
Alrighty.
You will not. Let's see. Just for funsies, let's go with a hit location. Hit location human. That is not what I wanted. Wow. Gonna be a night like that.
What is that, head?
That's skull.
Ow.
Wow.
Okay, well, you rounded the corner and you got splatted right in the forehead. And now your head's going to be stuck to the wall. Damage. Let's see. All right. You also have 5 points of control. So you are at -4.
-4.
Let's see. Next we have number 6 shooting Damien. He is going to be, well, there's a little bit of obstruction there. I'll go ahead and give him -2. And he hits. I'll give you a hit location 2. Left arm. Yeah, that's probably about right. Oh, 9 points. Fortunately for you, that is one short of the -6 level. So you are at -4, grappled by your left arm, probably to the table. And last but not least, 12 will shoot at James. He's a
Rolls an
little
18.
-3. He is also seated, -5. Man, I'm rolling it crazy today.
Great.
All right, he's hit.
We see how this season finale is going to end.
Ugh, damn. He's stuck good. So he basically pulled the gun off the copy table, racked in a round, started to bring it up, and then got splatted right into that couch cushion.
Alright, so Damien is going to grab and ready the rifle.
With one hand.
With one hand, by one hand.
Because your other hand is attached to the table.
I thought I escaped that.
You didn't escape the second one. Oh wait, you didn't get to dodge that. Hey, roll a dodge real quick.
Okay, so going to do some extra effort. So succeed by 1.
Okay, you pulled your hand back before you got splatted, so it would have hit behind you on the floor probably. Never mind all that. You may continue.
Okay, so grab and ready, and I'll move a little bit more behind cover.
Okay, so the deal is you can grab it this round and have it in your hands, or you can do Dex -3 to grab it and have it ready to fire immediately.
If I fail the roll,
then you may drop it or something similarly useless.
I will just grab it and move behind the cover. I assume that I'm good there, or do I need to move further?
No, that's probably fine. You're at least got cover from, most of them.
The intention is to try and get cover from all of them, so if I have to move further...
Well, the one guy that has line of sight on you is...
I'll go there.
Well, if you move any farther than one step, you're going to have to do a dex roll.
So the scoop on my face.
Uh-huh.
How
You're
bad
gonna
is said
die
goop on my
horribly.
face? / how do I get out of said goop on my face?
Okay, what did I say I did to you?
I got the goop in the face. I heard mention of 5 points control damage.
Okay.
Though I do not recall how to get out of it.
You have judo. You may make a judo roll at the penalty of -4 to attempt to break free.
Medic judo has failed me.
Your judo is weak. Well, it keeps up. James is going to attempt to struggle out of his current predicament. It will take him a while. Shane is in pretty much similar shape. Aliens. All right, number 12. What are you gonna do? We don't have shots fired over there yet. but we do have movement. The two on the couches are pretty much neutralized. Let's see, I think we're going to probably step in this way. And
It's going to break my aim.
yeah, I suppose it will.
Fuck.
Well, but you could potentially step. That's awkward. Okay. Debating. Do I shoot him again? Probably not. He looks pretty good and stuck. And let's see. 17, still watching the back. 4. Clear the room. 6. Moving. Chasing Damien around the table. I believe he will fire again. Alright, you're still... I'll give you a total -4 for cover and for kneeling or crouching. And that'll put him at -5. Shot at Damien is a hit. Now you are crouched, so I think you're going to be at a penalty on the dodge. Don't remember how much.
We'll be using extra effort. So, as long as the penalty is not more than 2.
Crouching. Defense. Normal. Oh, never mind. All right, so you duck under the table, and the table gets splatted. And there's all kinds of goop stringing across to the fridge. Now, let's see. You are going to step up. And that's it. All right, so you need to actually ready the rifle.
Alright, so as Damien is readying, he's going to shout out to Valerie. Hey Valerie, are you human or bug on the inside? Because, you know, you and I, we did stuff.
Do I hear any of that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're close enough to the open garage door.
Okay, that is open.
Yeah.
All right. It's step and aim, right?
What would you be aiming at?
Stuff.
Okay. Yeah, stepping.
With regards to the hexes and stuff like that, Damien's trying to be right in the middle of that table, which sort of...
Yeah. I'll give you the benefit of doubt. So what is Burroughs aiming at?
The lock to the back door. Because I don't know if it's unlocked or not.
Well...
So I'm going to aim at the, basically the door handle lock mechanism.
Okay.
So, am I actually able to do the step and not lose the aim?
I'm going to give that to you. This is all sort of happening simultaneously, so I'm going to assume you're moving with it. But you are shooting past Jules, so don't
and
miss.
I'm impulsive.
Well,
Sorry, Jules. I may kill you here.
Does the goop act as ear protection?
I think it does, actually.
Ah, well, good, then I'm totally fine.
It'll protect your skull.
That's good.
Shots
Man,
fired.
That doesn't seem right. Make
Ooh.
sure that's -1. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Brat!
Oh, so you're full auto?
Well,
Oh,
it's a burst. It's a 5-round burst.
All right. Let's see. So I'm going to get a defense against that.
You need
Which
to
I will
fail
roll.
horribly.
He didn't fail horribly, but he did fail, if that makes you feel better.
Good. First round. Ooh, in the abdomen.
All right.
That's crap. Second round. Again in the abdomen.
yeah, but that's a pelvis. Now I'm dropping. Pretty good.
Third round. Right leg knee.
Really shooting low.
Fourth round. Right leg shin.
Walking it up again.
Fifth round. Left leg thigh.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let's see. Where did we start that? That was a hit. And that was that. Which one is that?
The one I've got aimed. Or targeted.
Yeah, I don't see you have it targeted on there. That's odd.
Targets Trooper 12.
Yeah, well, it's got Wells targeted, and that's all I see right there. But whatever. Okay, so you messed up my math. That. Let's see, and everything else was leg related, so that. What do we have here? Right leg, left leg, and that was the knee on the right. Well, the right's definitely gone.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to say, okay, you're done. So then I'll advance.
Let me see. So that's going to be okay. Math. All right. Yeah, so it crumples down behind that, what I presume is a love seat of some kind.
Damn it. It's not
Clearly
accepted.
went low.
Bugs! Although you probably can't hear that over the.
And
Well, I also
JP
just can't hear it.
JP felt the vapor as those bullets passed right behind his back.
Yep, and I flail a bit more because, well, things just happened. And I'm still stuck.
That is very awkward.
Indeed.
Valerie responds to Damien's question with, "Oh yeah, you've got alien cooties, for sure."
Ew, damn it. There'll be a cold shiver down Damien's spine as he contemplates what he's been doing.
I'm
Some
not sure
close
he is
encounters,
actually
man.
an alien too.
Okay, well, Alien 12 is in a bit of a pickle. Now we have a shooter. Let's see. I think I'm going to need to crawl a bit.
Yeah, and luckily I have wells in my way to block any incoming fire. Thanks, Wells. You're okay. No!
Alright, you are going to sweep the room. You. Okay, we got that shooter over there we need to deal with, so we'll take a step and have a shot at him.
You just moved Trooper 12, who I lit up.
No, he crawled. Now, Trooper 6 is the one that's going to try to take a shot at you, although he's as likely to hit JP as you,
Yes, please.
ironically. Let's see. 4 for range. You are... Yeah, okay. Jesus, I cannot roll like this if I'm actually playing. It's ridiculous. I'm going to have to play this back over and over again. So oh, wait, no. It'll be from a player perspective. You won't be able to see it. Damn it. All right, that's a hit anyway. Defend. Whew. So technically, since he successfully hit you but you dodged, that means it won't hit JP.
It went flying into bedroom 3 and whatever's in there.
All right. And this guy will step over here and take a shot at Damien. You are still going to be -2 for the crouch, I guess. I'll give you another one for the table, just to be nice.
If only Reese would get in here.
Well, now that I hear gunfire, I'm now stopping what I'm doing and moving forward. But
Oh, you were hearing
slacker.
You were hearing that grenade launcher sound a bunch of times now.
He's
something was going on.
Do you realize how far I've had to move?
Yeah.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
All right, Damien was successfully shot
Again.
All right.
He's in a really bad spot.
Extra effort.
You're gonna run out of fatigue.
Better than getting gooped.
Again.
He's not close enough for me to parry his gun, is he? I have to be adjacent.
You would not be able to parry that. It is it's a shoulder-mounted gun. I don't know how you would do that.
Okay. So, yes, extra effort.
Wow.
Succeed by 2.
The area around the island in the kitchen is starting to look like somebody's had a very serious hay fever attack. Like giant-sized.
I'm going to roll this first.
It's probably going to get kind of tricky to walk through here.
All right. I'm assuming that is a kitchen window.
It is.
What would be required for Damien to shoot out that window and dive through it, parkour style? I think
First,
he has
he has
acrobatics.
to be in an action movie.
No, he doesn't have acrobatics.
Yeah, there'd be the acrobatics thing. He'd also, if you shot the window, basically you would put holes in it, and after a while, you put enough holes in it, it might actually clear out of the way.
Well, his rifle's ready, so he has 15 rounds that he could put through a window.
15.
Or 15 rounds into the guy who's like point blank.
What were you carrying anyway?
Assault carbine.
Unspecified. Right. Yeah, you're basically at point blank to that guy though, or nearly so.
Okay, so going through the window is virtually impossible because we're not in an action movie.
I wouldn't call it virtually impossible. It's just really, really likely to end really badly, like you being gooped to the kitchen sink while your front half is hanging out of it.
Okay.
And Valerie's
That could
back
be a
there,
move
and
and a
she would come
jump.
over there and just slap you in the face or something.
All right, so I guess this is grounds for self-defense only. So Damien is going to shoot
definitely.
the bug.
Right, I forgot about that. Yeah, these are aliens. They barely count as human.
And I guess he's going to unload.
All right. Well, given the situation, I don't see him getting any cover for that, so just raw dodge. And I can make the shots all day, but I can't dodge anything.
So I'm
This is
rolling the
fine with
damage
us.
once.
You could get away with calling that just torso yourself as well. Seeing as you're that close, you don't need to go all over the place.
Okay, well then they'll be all torso. And
8.
one roll for all damages.
So you got 3 hits of that. That's going to be math.
Any vital roll?
Do the shots penetrate DR?
They do.
Okay, then I'll roll the chest.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh!
There it is.
1 vitals.
All right, which means that's going to be another... Okay. Well, I'm glad you decided to do that before I started rolling anything. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I probably need a few of those. All right.
For the vitals, if it was a major wound, it's -5 on the knockdown as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, you shot a thing. And now you along with all the goop all over you. Now you've got bug blood.
Where Damien's been, the bug blood is not currently on his mind.
Reese changed his mind.
Yep. Sounds desperate in there.
Yeah, I'm debating. I can do that. Yeah.
All right. That's
Center mass, probably.
6. Yeah.
I'm gonna have some serious words with Damien and his insanely large garage.
I finally make a dodge roll. All right. Yeah, he ducked. And
Both of them?
yes.
Here we go. Oh.
It's so hilarious. Valerie will have to give Damien some crap about shooting at things. Thought that wasn't you. Thought you didn't do that sort of thing.
Should shoot at her.
Was keeping up. James and Shane are wriggling. All right, aliens.
In the past week, there's been plenty of things I wouldn't normally do.
All right, number 12 is crawling. It is currently not got line of sight to anything useful.
Damn it. I want it to die.
Yeah, you may have to encourage it a little bit more. Let's see, number 17 is going to start backing off. 4 is finished clearing this area.
You did
6.
not properly clear that bathroom. Come on, man.
He swept the bathroom. He just didn't go all the way in.
Yeah, but there's a whole room that anyone could be hiding in. Same with
Maybe they have other senses you're not aware of.
Uh-huh.
You need to knock on the wall to make him go back and go, maybe I missed something.
If I only knew he was over there.
Okay. So number 6 is going to basically jump over that love seat or whatever it is, which is now chewed the hell up. Basically take a hand and sort of ape swing off the ceiling, taking a bunch of ceiling tile with it as it is clearing around to one side.
You know, Shane is probably staring at bullet holes right in front of him.
Oh yeah. Let's see, and you need to not snap out of it, apparently. The number 8 there in front of Damien is sort of flailing its arms around uselessly like a bug that's been hit with raid.
By any chance, is there a can of Raid on the counter?
I will give it to you. But you're going to have to go reach for it, grab it, ready it, and all that, so...
So, Damien will see it. There will be a sort of cut to the raid on the windowsill as Damien thinks about it and then just shakes his head. So this thing looks messed up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty screwed up. You definitely tagged it good.
Does this one look like it's turning to give its attention to Damien?
It is leaping about over there, and it looks like it's focused on the hallway and not you. Although, if you're reading the room, you'd probably say that number 17 over there by the back door is probably about to turn around. And you did know that there was another one that went off into the master bedroom that may be on the way out.
All
so
right,
you've got other targets that way.
Again, in line with Damien's self-defense, not really cool on killing stuff. He will take weight. He'll just sort of be holding the gun at the one in front to see if it, wants to continue attacking or if it just falls over. The trigger will be if it attacks Damien.
Okay. Almost there.
Is Reese including sprint bonus? Did it suddenly go quiet?
It did go quiet.
Don't know why it went quiet.
Mark is muted.
Why is Mark muted?
All right, sorry.
I've kind of wanted to be able to do that sometimes.
Just enough to do a quick peek.
I'll give you a
There's a
perception
bug
check.
there. You should shoot it.
Without getting my head glooped off. Didn't hurt at all.
Why did it get so quiet? Oh, Mark's muted again.
Why did Mark mute himself again?
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Maybe we should move on.
Mark takes weight.
Well, no, he said he was going to peek around there to see.
We'll move on.
Um,
Get started.
From your channel.
I guess, yeah, he's having problems.
So I took a step. It looks like my line of fire is mostly clear.
I give him some
Lane.
light cover. Give it a -2.
Lame.
User joined your channel.
I'm back.
Really?
Because of course. I see Phil's dice haven't improved all that much. Mark, you want to go ahead and roll that perception?
Not this time.
Would I not be able to just kind of do a quick peek and look?
Well,
Before-
I'm looking at your processing, how well you processed. Unless you have cool under fire. Okay.
I'm not trying to shoot anything. I'm just trying to peek and see what's there.
You definitely
Okay, I
saw
see nothing.
You definitely saw shadows. Well, not shadows. You know there's something over there.
Would he not have plus 10 for in plain sight?
Not in this case, no.
So it's dark over there?
No, it's not dark. You did not positively identify whatever it was over there. You just know there's something at the end of that hall.
Well, we're
Right.
shooting.
Valerie. Okay. This looks somewhat concerning to Valerie. Maybe time to start moving away a little more. Woola is keeping up. James and Shane are still glued to the couches. Trooper 12 is crawling around the love seat and trying to get into a position where he can shoot. That, I am going to give him that, but he has got some obstructions there too, so I will give you 4 worth of cover. That seems reasonable, -6.
I got a perfectly legitimate dude to hide behind.
Wow. Here we go freaking again. What the hell? All right, that's a hit.
Who's the hit on?
There you go. Yeah, all you had to do was duck back a bit. And that splatted all over the ceiling over your head.
Is his facing correct? Because he's facing... Oh, no. No, ignore me.
Ignore it. Let's see. 17, who are you? All right. Now, let's see if 17 is paying close enough attention. I don't know if he fully registered somebody was poking their head around. Let's see. We're going to go that way and wheel about. And he will probably see that number 8 over there is in trouble. Four is coming out of that room. Six. Where's 6? Okay, he's going to hop over the couch and come over to the wall. 8 is going to try to unstun himself. And finally make it. So, the bug in front of Damien there has stopped flailing about uselessly and is seems to be collecting itself, although it hasn't made a hostile move just yet.
All right, well, Damien is going to again take weight. Could this constitute weight and aim?
I guess. Well, I mean, are you going to actually be looking down the sights at it from this range?
Well, the gun will obviously be pointed at this dude.
Yeah, but in order to aim at something, you have to actually look down the sights.
Would bonuses from potentially evaluate though it's not a melee attack, work here? Because Damien's definitely getting ready to shoot this thing if it's going to do stuff.
That sounds kind of non-standard, but I think that's probably not too unreasonable.
All right, so
I'll let you evaluate.
So this will be a wait and evaluate sort of thing, and Damien will be saying, "Don't do it. Just fall over."
Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't wait and evaluate. I don't think.
Well, you can wait and aim.
No, the wait and aim is a little different situation.
All right. Well, Damien will wait, gun positively trained on shooting this guy in front if he tries something hostile.
Yeah, it's not like you're likely to miss.
No, but bonuses count for additional hits.
All right, I took another look.
Right. Okay, well, this time you didn't run up to the corner so you can get a good solid look around and see that there is a bug at the end of that hallway, and it looks like he's falling back away from it.
Okay.
What is that?
I'm guessing that's some kind of end table thing.
Okay, so it's not really going to provide any cover.
It'll get in the way.
Well, I'm shooting a dude who's prone already.
It's not cover, it's concealment. You can definitely shoot through it.
I believe that's right.
Yeah, that looks good. Now, oh, you know what? Do we have the... We don't have the half move and dodge, do we? On the NPCs.
Yeah,
You do. It's only in the tracker. So you go to the combat tab.
Right.
Where
is it? That's going to be on the... No.
So click on the sword icon to open up the
Is
combat.
it the sword? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Much better. I like that. All right. And he's also prone, which almost makes this pretty much useless. But I'll try. Yeah, not even close.
That figures. Really?
JP is being used for cover.
Alas, and I shall once more.
Did that even penetrate his DR?
Nope.
Good lord, dude.
At 10
We're
points,
running
there's a
around-
potential for blunt trauma.
We're running around here without any armor, and they got DR10. Man.
I have armor.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to raid somewhere and get some more armor. All right, we are.
James got armor. You gave him my second set.
Did you?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
I
remember
remember
wearing
that
that right now.
Well, I had the.
I had forgotten about that. All right, Will is standing by. James and Shane are still trying to dig out, and aliens. Okay, 12 is having a difficult time. He's just been shot again. And they may be brave, but they're not stupid. So it is going to scooch off to one side and try to get out of the immediate line of sight. Let's see, 17. Okay, now you popped out over there again, so I'm going to give him another shot. Perception. Okay, he saw that. So whenever you poked your head around, you got a good positive idea of that alien over there. Well, you saw him swing around. And that means he is gonna... Actually, he's gonna give that table a good shove out of the way. Four coming out. Okay, we got stuff going on over there. We got stuff going on over there. Let's go that way. Go take a shot. It's a crappy shot. You know what? I don't care. I'm just going to start laying in on that. All right, what do we got? -4. You got cover. Pretty good cover. At least 4's worth. We'll call that a -8. Shooting at Highline. I actually missed by a lot. Now I'm going to shoot JP. He doesn't have cover. He is cover. Oh, man. Saved by the cap. All right, yeah, that was another one that sailed off past you into the back bedrooms. Who's left? Number 6. Okay, so this guy, number 6, is basically going to pop his head around the corner and identify that John is waiting there with the gun and pop back. Number 8 is...
Assuming he is actually critical, consciousness rolls also made it -1.
More of that. Okay, so it is going to fall back into a crouch and attempt to ready something. However, it will instead fall over.
Damien will relax a little. He'll ease the pressure off the trigger.
Damien will be aware that there is one coming from his... well, actually, he's got 2 that are unbothered right now.
Yeah, so he's moving
left side
to there.
Now, if you're staying crouched, you're 2/3 move.
Can you not stand up, move, crouch?
No, you can stand up and move, or you can move and stand up or stand down.
So it's 2/3.
But you can only do it once. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, so Damien only
Crouching
moved.
2/3.
He only moved 4, so he's good.
Okay, so you're good.
But he is now in the line of fire for Reese, but he doesn't know that.
Well, Reese has no shot because he's going to pop out, look again in an anticipation move, and see nothing there. So he's going to once again, wait.
Okay, so having seen this Trooper
Although
6...
he sees now Damien behind that dude, or Damien, he knows he can't shoot.
Yeah. I'll give you pause ID on that.
So having seen Trooper 6 pop out, John is going to take a step across, so he's no longer in the spot that it thought it was, and he's basically going to be doing, I don't know what the fire is, the one where opportunity fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so presuming the bug pokes around again to engage, he's going to shoot it.
Okay.
That's -2, I believe.
Yes. Of course, JD, if he could turn his head slightly, could tell him when he's going to move.
But not this time.
Not today. Well, if it makes you feel any better, they're not shooting at you.
I mean,
Wonder
I
if you
do
could-
enjoy not getting shot.
Wonder if you could reach like a knife or something and cut the wall away. All right, let's see. Wool is keeping up. James and Shane are still trying to get loose. And there are seat cushions everywhere. All right, so 12. What are we going to do here? Right, I know what we're going to do. We're going to ready. 17. We got somebody back there. I've kicked the table out of the way so I can move up to the corner. 4 is let's see. Actually,
Doesn't really have a line of sight on me. He's going to have to move.
I think we're going to do a move and attack. Yeah, actually. Now we got Damien coming up here. Let's pick one. Drum roll. Oh, he saw that. He's going to back up one and point over here at Damien instead. How about you? Okay, you're going to be... I'll give you a full 4 for cover. And 2, that's 6. Shot. Missed. And now the oven is covered in goop. All right, number 6 is definitely coming around.
And engaging, so I'm at -2.
Yeah.
Is that pop-up, or what is that called? I don't
Yeah, it's
remember.
pop-up. Pop-up or opportunity.
Huh, you can step with that.
Motherfucker!
Benny?
Yep, you got a Benny.
I guess I gotta frickin' use it. Not that it's gonna matter. He's gonna fucking dodge it.
Well, let's see.
Why is there a human hit location in the bennies?
Don't ask questions.
But I just did.
He is going to take that. Damage me.
Figures.
Well, at least you didn't roll shit. That's going to hurt. Okay. He is not stunned. All right, well, now he's going to be at some extra penalties to actually hit you. So, no range. You got pretty good cover there, and I got shock. Cross your fingers. Or don't. And that was, no. All right, well, that wall right there next to the stairs is covered in goop, and you probably got some on you, but you are not stuck to anything. 8. Where'd 8 go? 8's over there.
He's unconscious.
8 has decided to stop participating.
And the skip option as well.
I know that.
Okay, Damien is going to stand. Run out there with his rifle trained on Valerie, about to pull the trigger, and then he just can't bring himself to do it because feelings and stuff. So he just yells out, Valerie, stop. Call off your goons.
Taking aim at the door lock.
Well, you're pretty close. You might not need to. Yeah, that's a really small target.
It just occurred to me, you need to make an icon that is the chalk outline, but with a Z.
What, I didn't actually consider doing it that way. That might actually work. Oh, right. Yeah, you're still there. Well, crap. Yeah, now I'm in a problem. That was number 6, wasn't it?
Yep.
Well, so much for me dodging things ever again. Nope. None of them. All right. Yeah.
Neither one of them are anything but just torso hits.
All right. Stand by, that was that much. Okay. And okay.
All right. Well, I feel that I have the power to escape, the power to be free. No, I don't.
Oh, that was close though. Hey,
It wasn't close before.
nope, you don't have any pennies.
You could use all-out attack considering that they haven't been attacking you.
That's true.
Oh.
That would give you a +4.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess there's no reason you couldn't do that.
I shall keep that in mind.
I'll let you retro that if you want.
Yes, please.
Seeing as you've not done anything the whole time because you've been stuck to the wall.
Well, poor Mark has been suffering the same problem because he's got to
Kinda.
run forever.
All right. Well, that'll get you a success if you take the all out.
I do indeed.
Therefore, you can find your judo on the combat sheet and roll your control points.
Would that just be damage?
Real good.
Hey!
There is one control point left.
Progress.
You are still stuck, but you are no longer actually. Okay, you're at a -2. All right. Valerie does not respond. Nor does she really react to the fact that Damien has run out after her.
You're a nerd.
Willa is waiting for the command. James
I had a command to give.
and Shane are digging out. Willa can't pick locks or open doors if, it's not locked.
You what?
I mean, don't know that the door's locked.
I'm going to assume that we haven't gone through it. It's a home.
Well, to be fair, if you've been moving back and forth and throwing stuff in there, it
But
stands
no,
to
no,
reason
no.
that
That goes to the backyard, though. There's really no reason we would have been through that.
I mean, it did make some sense. We don't know.
Yes, that door.
Why are you going that way?
Because that's a fatal funnel the other way.
But if you wait, stick your head around and wait, step and wait, as soon as that thing shows its head, then you shoot.
I don't know that it's not just sitting there waiting to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Then use forced entry against it.
Well, that's not a guarantee either.
It's better if I blow the lock off and then just race through it. Then it'll just flop open.
He's doing it right. Crap, where was I? Oh, right, that. Okay, he readied a thing last time, so now he's going to use a thing. Let me remind myself what the thing did. That's right. Well, I guess that's something. All right, who's next? 17. 17. All right. I got to the corner. There's somebody back there. Nobody else is clearing that, but we gotta go. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to push it. Doop doop doop. That's what I thought. Okay, well, this isn't exactly great odds, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
I'm screwed now.
Yeah. Maybe not. All right, what's the range here? That's definitely no range. You've got at least half cover there. And I've got bulk. Which is that much. Fairly significant. Not good odds. But here we go anyway. Holy God. What the hell, man? Okay,
I hope
I
that
getcha.
statement is. Oh, damn it. I wanted to be holy God. He gooped himself.
I needed a 6 to hit you. I rolled a 6.
Because of course you did.
Use a Benny.
All right.
Make it fail.
Technically, you could.
You've got like 3.
Who is this at?
That's at Reese. In case that wasn't obvious. Dive into the floor. Ugh. Should roll again.
What?
Should have used your
Yeah.
Benny.
I wasn't going to roll that 6 again. Yeah, that was a chance to hit Woola. Okay, so yeah, there's some ATV parts or something behind you that are now all in a nice block of goo.
Cool.
Who else for? Oh, there you are. Right, so I need to go chase this runner down. And I think I'm going to need, going to need multiple steps to get there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll call it that. All right, so -2 is shoot it, Damien. Missed by 1. And not in a line to hit Valerie. That was weird. Oh, right. Okay. I just got shot a bunch in the chest, and I would like to make that stop. I'm going to go back around the corner.
Okay. Damien is going to. These guys have only been using goop, so there's no like lethal attacks or anything like that, right?
So far, that has been the case, yes.
Alright, so Damien's going to make a judgment call that he doesn't necessarily need to jump in and save his buddies right now because they seem to be doing okay-ish. So he's going to run and flying tackle Valerie. And because flying tackle...
what's going to happen.
And it's an attack from behind, so she should get no defense, and it'll be telegraphed, I guess.
You get all out, too.
No, because I'd like to have a defense next turn.
Yeah, but you're going to have your back to him. You're not gonna flying tackle sideways.
Well, it depends on how we roll. Anyway, so this will be Dex.
Yeah, I think so.
At +4 makes that a critical. Actually, no, it doesn't, because telegraph doesn't increase your critical range.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, so you successfully connected. That did we have to do a thing?
There is a thing.
Stand by. Flying tackle as slam. So you're slamming. Can't do anything, so you're just going to roll your damage, which is not going to be a lot. What's your hit points? 11, 12?
10.
10. And how far did you go?
All up 7 because the flying tackle gives you 1 extra hex.
Does that count? Guess it might. Okay, looks like 1d minus 1.
Could I use extra effort in this?
Mighty blows? I think so. You didn't do... Yeah, you should be able to.
Although it's up to you, I didn't really declare it as part of the attack, so your call.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
So 1d plus 1.
Yes. Alright, that was pretty shitty. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm going to do the same damage back to you based on my hit points.
Does she get any bonus or penalties because it's like directly from behind?
I don't know if that affects the contest part. La la la. I don't think so. Seems like it'd be reasonable to do some sort of penalty for the fact that they're not actively resisting, but
Make the roll and see if it matters.
In either case, I made the roll and it's not going to matter.
So she goes down?
Yeah, you didn't hit her. You didn't hit her very square. She did not go down. And now you're a prone. I keep disturbing your aim. Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. 3 shots.
Let's see, I don't believe that affects
Actually,
the dodge
I'm going
at
to go
all.
ahead and burn a point and make it 3, I think.
You would need 2 points. Actually, what's the recoil on that?
Oh, 4. So
Oh, yeah, you need a lot more points.
never mind.
Okay, well, he didn't dodge that. Guess I'm going to go back and forth on that. Ow. Ow. Alright, who the hell is that? A 17.
Stand by for possible vitals.
Not that it probably matters.
Good thing we got something that can actually do some real damage.
All right. Well, you tagged it pretty good. And it's leaking fluids.
Jesus, it's still up. Good God.
I showed you that video the other day. I guess not all of you, at least Brian probably didn't see it. There's a video about a shooting. A policeman it was at a traffic stop, and the bad guy got out of his car with a gun and started shooting, and the cop basically shot him like 14 times, and like 4 or 5 of those shots were lethal, like to the heart, and he still wasn't dead. He wouldn't die yet, and so he was running around trying to reload and stuff, and he ended up ducking under the car because the other guy was ducking under the other side of the car trying to shoot back at him, and he shot him 3 times in the head, and he still wasn't dead.
He's a mutant.
So
Right.
there does not have. I have line of sight on 6, don't I?
Let's see. If you're leaning around the corner, you will have line of sight. Wow.
First hit. Why was I rolling?
see.
That's the wrong place.
That should have been -2.
Why?
Because you couldn't actually see the target at the beginning,
That'd
so
still
it would
be by
considered
chance.
Still
pop,
the margin crit.
which still leaves it a margin crit. So, wow. Well, that's gonna suck. So one of them, he's not gonna dodge. I guess which
Yep.
means I should roll my dodge. Okay. And now I'm gonna
Okay.
fail.
Crit is not anything special. Let's see about the actual crit thing.
Well, that could matter. Who's that? That is 6. Oh,
So let's.
right. You already shot 6.
Yeah. So all 5 of them hit then.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course not.
I don't think it's gonna matter. Let's see. All right. So we're gonna need 2 of those. Okay. And 5 of those. That's enough. All right. So it was in the process of backpedaling, getting around the corner when you followed it around the corner, and so you laid into it point blank range, and it just basically trips over itself and falls backwards.
And my rifle is now empty.
Well, good timing.
All right, so with all out, let's be back at normal, and I failed by 1.
Wow. Still. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Just turn and kick him in the guts.
Tempting, but that's somebody else's job.
Wait, no. I think I actually made it. You mentioned my penalty lessened, correct?
Oh yeah, it was -2.
Yep, so -2 +4 puts me at +2, so I succeed by 1.
Ah. Well, can you roll less than 1? I think you can. Yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You're free! At last.
Haha! Their reckoning has come.
You need to get cooped again.
Well,
About the time when
blue too.
everybody's dead. Let's see. All right, who's up? Okay, yeah. You, Willa is standing by. Actually,
She,
okay. So Willa, how would she react to that? Is she just going to go ahead and jump in?
at it. Yeah, she'd probably jump in.
All right. Well, she's going to go for a grapple then. Come on.
It's not necessarily ideal, but
Yeah, well. Let's see. That's going to be that. Should be okay. So she went for an arm, which its arms are currently unoccupied, and failed to get hold of it. James and Shane are still digging it. They got stuck good. And aliens. Okay. Well, we're running out of aliens. All right. Number 12 is going to ready something. 17. Where's 17? Oh, that's that guy. Okay. Now I got to deal with a dog and a dude. Let's say we fall back and shoot the dog. Oh, wait. I got to do a thing first. Okay, we will fall back and try to shoot the dog and then just fall over.
grab Linus.
Guess I don't need both of those. 4. Okay, now we got that going on. We got that going on, but I don't care. I have a mission. I'm going to take that step and shoot that guy who is currently prone. That's going to be minus that. Yes, 1 hit. All right, you're gooped. Yeah, for a whopping 5. All right, you have 5 control points against you. You are at -4. That's Brian. Damien. And you are stuck
Did
to the
he
patio.
easy hit or did he nearly hit? Does the patio give me some partial cover or something like that? And being prone, does that give me penalties or him penalties?
Prone.
I did the prone
bonuses for
I
range.
added that. It was close, but not that close. It could have been a bit more square. He probably hit you in the legs. Actually, let's find out. Nope. Arms. All up and down the left side. You're probably stuck to a rail or something. Well, you're not going to be against a rail because you were flying, tackling Valerie, so. All right, but you're stuck. Again.
So Damien will shout out, "Typical, you always run away," as he what penalties is he on his decks?
-4.
if he manages to get out from this, is he able to then sort of drop off the patio to have full cover?
I'll give you that.
Or is he able to drop off the patio to get full cover at the moment? With his arm being stuck on the wherever it is.
No, because he got stuck on the left side, so he'd have to basically roll over the stuck side. His arm doesn't bend that way.
Well, if it's the left side that was hit, he just needs to move right a little bit.
But he can't. He's stuck.
Like that way, so when he drops off, his arm is sort of in front of him.
In order for him to actually remove himself from the deck, he would have to bend his arm in a way that it won't go.
Okay.
Unless you want to do a contortionist thing, in which case...
he does have flexible.
That's true, you do.
Does that give bonuses to getting out?
It's a shame you didn't mention that before. Do you have escape skill?
No.
F. Flexibility 56. Let's see. Which level did you have? Flexibility or double jointed?
Flexibility.
Okay, so you get +3 on climbing, on escape rolls to get free of ropes, handcuffs, and similar restraints, and on all attempts to break free in close combat. I guess, since I can't say definitively that yes or no, so I will let you at least use it.
So does that apply to the damage roll to break free, or to the dex roll?
Dex.
Okay, then Damien will attempt to break free.
Wow.
Does that mean I automatically get out?
Double damage? And that'll get you unstuck.
Then Damien's going to fall behind the cover.
Roll off.
What is the maneuver where I can move and attack without penalty? I'm trying to remember. It's a fatigue thing.
Oh, heroic charge. I think that only applies to melee.
I'm trying to change position and shoot.
Oh, right, you're on the ground. Well, let's see. How would you even do that? You dove forward, so you're kind of laying like that.
I'll take the shots. 3 shots to the guy in the back. He's not going to know it's coming.
No. Wow. Oh, shotgun. All right. You put reflect.
Oh, spelled it wrong.
All right, yeah, he's just going to take that. All right. Damage me. Ow. That is number 4. Yep, that's going to hurt. And he's going to pause to consider.
Can I roll to a side?
Yes.
All right. Well, I have to withdraw to the room. So he's basically moving so he can get to where like the LCE thing is hanging up there on the
Right.
door.
You're free!
Why is Jules Pratchett Wells targeting Jules Pratchett Wells?
He was
Well, I had to get
attacking
through some
himself.
Apparently.
JP is aware of two aliens in the general vicinity, one behind the couch and the other leaving out the back patio door.
Uh-huh.
There may have been a spray of white stuff. Yeah, the one behind the couch is not exactly visible.
Oh, were I to take a step directly in front, would I then be able to get a clear line of sight?
You might. Or clearish.
Okay.
Now, you've got enough experience with paintball and whatnot to know that you've got James in your general line of sight in that direction. There is the potential of a ricochet or something like that hitting him, although you are shooting at the floor.
I will murder you with a knife. I believe
Yeah.
slow and quiet.
If he hits, he may not even know it ever happened.
Yeah, well, he's probably, given his general skill levels, more likely to hit James than the actual alien.
You should
Unless
tackle
he
it
really
instead.
focuses. Oh, by the way, it's got a bug in its hand.
Hmm.
Give me an IQ roll.
It's like those bugs that we saw earlier.
Okay, you definitely remember that is the bug you guys were chasing around the ranch after somebody threw it away.
Hmm.
Oh, also, Shane, who is trying to dig himself out of the couch, has just got his head twisted around in that general direction. Says it's healing itself.
Tackle it.
Hmm. He's impulsive.
You can't use my excuse.
I will
Well,
if
he
it
paid
suits
for
me.
it.
This is going to be great. You're going to miss and hit my kid, and I'm going to come out there and beat you to death with my bare hands. And then everybody's like, well, this adventure turned odd.
Yeah, he's impulsive. This is gonna suck because I know I'm gonna miss. Oh, curse you, impulsive.
So you can make the control roll on impulsive.
I know I can, but I also figure if I was in that situation and there's a guy there who's closer to me, I'm gonna take the shot at him, and I would tunnel vision and miss the fact that, hey, even though not thinking about ricochets, not thinking in terms of ricochets, I know that would. I haven't spent enough time at the range to really get ricochets into my brain yet, so.
Yep. I'm going to have
Well,
to murder him.
you didn't hit him. So I'm going to need you to roll that again.
Jesus, you're using a Desert Eagle? Why would
what
we
I picked up
give
at the
you
bunker.
a Desert Eagle? You can't
He
shoot.
he picked one up.
It was what I picked up at the bunker off the wall.
It's not like you gave it to him. He just took it.
It's just comical. He nearly breaks his wrist every time he fires.
Well, you notice what his skill level is with it. Because he's at he doesn't have the strength for it.
Well, luckily, that means that counts against the. It's either capped at 9 or whatever your or your skill is.
Well,
Give
my
me
skill is 9.
Give me a grenade scatter. D6.
Really, dude?
One being James' direction. Says what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you hit short. Splinters everywhere.
I think that was my first time firing it, and so now he's like, "Oh, that's recoil."
Dex check. Yeah, you dropped it.
Well, that's what I plan to do next round anyway.
Damien does not even see Valerie disappearing into the distance. Woola is dragging at the it's kind of squirming a little bit. It's clearly not fully deceased, but it's not functional either. But she's got hold of its arm and is trying to drag it. James is very desperate to dig out now because he wants to get at least off to one side.
Screaming, "Stop shooting!"
Shane is yelling, "It's healing itself." Who's left? Who do I have left? Well, okay. 12 is being shot at some more. So first off, it's going to do apply already. So you watch it as it smashes that bug against one of the wounds. And it splatters all over it and sort of fizzles. And it scooches back. Oh, I forgot to skip that guy. All right. Right, that guy. He just got shot in the back. It occurs to him that he should prevent that from happening again. Unfortunately, he has to actually wait a turn to get to move and take care of that. All right, well, Damien's face first in the dirt.
What is at the backyard where Valerie's running? Is she going to hit a fence, or is it just like open? Or is it someone else's house?
Stand by 1 second. So you've got a bit of a wooded area back there and a creek, and she's right now basically running through the creek. And out beyond that is a field. Out in the field, you see a very large thing, which, given your escapades of late, you might decide that is possibly a vehicle.
Okay. So
You haven't seen it before, though.
she'll be able to get to, if Damien, laid chase, she would be able to get to that before Damien could catch her, right? She's quite far away now.
Yep, that is true.
Alright, then Damien is going to take stock of his situation, pop up, see the dude that shot him, and I guess take aim.
Okay, gotcha. Well, you can. I think in this case, you're going to have to actually do a change posture to get in a position to do that, but you can. It seems a little wobbly at the moment.
Okay.
Also, it seems injured.
Either way, he's no longer prone.
True.
Basically, it is round 1 of reload. I have
Roger.
to like step and grab the thing.
Good
I
enough.
also call Woola off.
Gotcha.
I will. Well, it's already dropped, so I'll spin the round and I will draw my other pistol.
Got it. Valerie runs. She was always a runner. Willa backs off and returns to heal. James, struggling. Shane, still struggling. And at this point, there's not a whole lot left going on here. So number 12 is in a bad spot. Even having attempted to heal itself twice, it's still very wounded. And number 4 is the only other one, and he's had his back shot out.
And a guy aiming at it from the front.
Number 12 is going to crawl backwards still. It's only got so far it can go at this point. And reach for its belt again. Or belt line, I should say. That guy is going to move out of try to break that line of sight. So it's jogging over that way. And let's see if he noticed Damien's pop up sufficiently. He does. In which case, he's got a really crappy shot, but he's going to take it. Shots on goal. Because you never know when I'm going to roll a 6 again. But not this time. A splat shot sails over Damien's head.
Aim.
Roger.
Now, with the ammo on the like the side loader, or the it's still 2 immediate actions, right? Does fast draw ammo do anything in addition?
Fast draw ammo reduces it by 1. You get a bonuses or penalties on the fast draw. In this case, it'd be a bonus for having it in the sidecar.
All right, but I should have rolled that the first time. So that would have been for the first.
Let's see. When you're loading individual, I don't remember exactly how that goes. It's been a while.
So I have 2 rounds, and
you just make one roll. No, you.
Well, I would have fast drawn the first round. I forgot about the fast drawing.
What is the
Action,
reload?
since
What
point
is the
Two
reload that it
immediate
says?
2 immediate actions.
It's 2
Two,
eyes. So
two individual.
individual.
Yeah.
So it takes 2 rounds for each individual.
Right. That are 2 individual. That's what I meant. So I can only load them one at a time.
Well, technically you can double load, but you have to have the thing for that.
I'm going to be getting the thing for that after this.
Brain fast draw. F. As far as I don't know if this one's a little different or not. Fast draw. Yeah. Fast draw ammo. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably right. So it's just going to be. So instead of 2 eye, it's going to be 1 eye.
That
So
works.
you've got 1 loaded, and technically you could just rack it in and go.
Right, but I've taken 2 rounds at this point to load 2 rounds into 2 additional.
Oh, you loaded last round.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
last round 2.
I'm with you now.
Round 2 of reload. Unfortunately, I don't have any fast draws, so I have to do the full 3 rounds.
Roger. Well, you hadn't heard any further shooting just yet.
All right.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time we had a combat where you had to reload. All right, so you pulled the pistol out last time? Oh, you're running up to it.
I did. Yep. I'm just rubbing it up. It's too close to James.
You're just going to gangster it.
Pretty much.
Valerie runs. In fact, I'm going to consider her having runned. Woola, standing by. It's a shame you can't get Woola to help reload. James is very concerned about this bug crawling up right at his feet, and also that crazy person with a gun. Shane is still trying to squeeze his way out. He's making some progress, though. He's got like one arm still stuck to the couch, and he's got his foot up there trying to pull it loose. 12 smashes another bug on himself. Oh, that was a better roll. That's going to be that. All right, yeah. So you see it smash another bug on him, and it does seem to be the wounds seem to be reducing. 4. Okay. Chandler's aiming, so he definitely sees him now. I would like cover. I'm going to hop over this rail into a crouch. And yeah, that's probably pushing it to do something else.
Okay, firing 3 shots.
All right, he is going to have, we'll give him half cover. 2.
So he's got -2 cover.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Dodge. Not anymore. I guess that whole dodging everything thing is over now. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't dodging much of anything anyway.
Yeah. Just 1 roll for damage.
At least it's a decent roll. Doing the location thing. Yeah, give me the chest roll.
Whoops.
There you go.
Ignore the last one.
All right. Well, that's going to be. Okie dokie.
Actually, minor retcon. This guy's still obviously, he wasn't trying to flee or anything like that, right?
No, he wasn't trying to flee.
Just getting better position. All right. Then I did fire.
He was definitely just taking cover. All right, here we go. 1. Nope. Yeah, so it leapt over that rail, and you fired off those shots at it, and they look like you tagged him real good, and he went down behind cover, and doesn't appear to be flopping around very much.
I roll and prepare to take a shot if I see a target. Being that there isn't one there, that will be in the end.
Round 3 of reloading.
Although
Since
I bet you a bunch of bullets came smacking into that wall nearby.
Chalk outline with the skull and crossbones.
So since it wasn't on me, okay, whatever. So I am finally freaking reloaded. And I shall take a step.
Alrighty.
Well, it's looking up. It's looking up at you, and it looks like it's going to try to stand.
Well, that sucks for it, because I'm going to take a step towards it, and with it being this close and in the position that it's in, would I get any bonuses to putting a bullet in its face?
No. Let me think. If you were to get into close combat with it, in contact, you get the +4 for it's essentially telegraphed. Which would, so you would step into its hex and crouch, since you're using a pistol, and
Why would
basically
you
put
have
it
to
to its head.
It's already
Because
prone.
you can't put it to its head while you're standing and it's lying down,
Oh, I thought.
unless you have a long arm or actual long arms. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
So you're going to get in there and put it to its head. All right. So yeah, +4.
Cool. 1 second.
+4, -7 for skull.
Oh, I was just doing -5 for face.
Oh, well, whichever you like.
Oh, like the one with the lesser malice, please.
You can do all out as well. Get you one more.
Yep.
More likely blow
Right.
an ear off and do little
He
damage.
sucks. He is not a good shot with a real gun. But it looks like he can probably make it happen. All right, well, that thing is definitely prone. Did I put that away?
Is that even going to affect DR?
Okay. Yeah. 2 hits. So give me a head roll. 2 of them. Actually,
2
no,
hits.
don't bother with that.
Okay.
Just roll damage. Okay, so you got 7 and 9. All right. You know what? Go ahead and give me those head rolls.
Glances off the chitin.
One second, trying to pull up that. There we go.
Oh, yes. Right through
Okay.
the eye.
That's what I was looking for.
Cool.
Yeah, because I
All
don't
right.
think the bullets were going to really do much to its skull.
Well, there are other factors involved here, but you managed to shoot it through its cybernetic eye, and you damaged some stuff in there. And its light will be extinguished. At which point,
They all explode.
we will take an intermission.
All right.
It was an exhausting
Taking
fight.
5. Okay, we're back.
We're back. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a good slobber knocker. So, first off, Damien is going to turn around and shake his fist at the vehicle that Valerie got in that is flying away now.
It has eyes.
So, you have no injuries. Good for you. And you have 5 insectoid corpses. And a renewed...
I'm making sure they're corpses, by the way.
And there was
Right.
a lot of gunfire in town. So there's going to be people investigating.
Well, as it happens, as it dies down over here, you hear shots going off outside, sporadically, like one here and there, and specifically Damien, since he's outside, will also notice there are a couple of what you'd previously seen look like they were pulling security. Flying around, and some of the townies are taking pot shots at them. But once that big one took off with Valerie, the 2 of those things just kind of fall in line and follow it out. Going west.
Back towards Cody.
Since this is, I think it's the first time that Damien's actually, like, obviously killed something.
Is it?
I think he's, like, assisted in killing stuff, but this time it was like an obvious kill. You know, the thing went down straight away.
I think that's probably true.
So Damien's going to go over to the edge of the porch there, look at this thing, and he's going to have a conflicted moment where he's somewhat remorseful, but you know, he had to kill it.
You have to wonder, would it not have rather being at home? War will make corpses of us all.
So he'll do that while looking down at its lifeless, bleeding body, and then he'll snap out of it as the rest of the party sort of calling in.
Executes the remainder.
No, its hand reaches out suddenly at you.
Okay. I want to roll this. And that's enough that's enough to fail. Damien's going to step down and grab its hand.
I didn't mean it was asking for help. I meant it was trying to grab you.
Oh, okay. Then Damien steps back.
And then the hand falls down because it was just twitching. If it had a normal human mouth or something, it might have gone and then fell over.
Okay, so he does that until everyone starts, checking in. Are you okay? Are you okay? And then Damien sort of snaps out of it. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay. Valerie got away though.
Yeah,
Start cutting him free.
he's made a rather. He got the worst of it. I mean, he took like 11 points of CPs on it. He's been nickel and diming it one at a time. He's about as good at it as Jules was. Shane's like, oh man, it got all over my gun. I think it's time to go.
I think you're right. If they're willing to come here why did they come here?
So Damien will go get the pictures and he'll say, Valerie came looking for these. And he'll, quickly just show them, assuming that the alien ships have actually left.
As far as you know, they could be circling around to come back.
So Damien will pull out the pictures and show them.
No, I'm assuming that this is undeveloped film.
Okay. Undeveloped film. What year was this? So the SD cards then.
I realize it's unusual. It was you're in the Antarctic using old crap over there, and it was quite a while back, so it was probably on the way out.
Or maybe they're just SD cards.
Whatever it is, it's still there. I figured the EMP would have wiped out digital anyway. In the meantime, though, so you guys had already had, you've been here a few hours, you'd already gone over the maps and made some decisions about the direction you wanted to go. And you were in the process of getting ready to leave. You weren't going to wait around, or at least that was the last discussion. So the current situation is, are you leaving immediately? And 2, are you looting or studying?
Loot now, study later.
They're the same as previous. Or was the previous ones like the old model Cylons that have been on Earth all along? And the new ones are just the updated model that have arrived.
No, these are the same as what you encountered before, so it'll take a cursory glance to determine that. It looks exactly the same as far as you can tell. They all look alike to you.
And there's nothing about them that would give us extra intel, because we were totally confused about everything. It was just too high tech or something like that.
I don't remember that specifically. You guys didn't fully autopsy the thing or anything. I don't know if you cut it open or not. Maybe you did.
I think we did.
Yeah, at any rate, without getting super medical about it, you probably wouldn't learn anything new. They're equipped basically the same way as the ones you saw before. And now you've seen at least one of the utility bugs that it had on its belt line actually in use. I would remind you that it has a number of those things, but they're not all the same.
Damien will say, let's investigate a little bit more.
Dare we do that with this crazy happening?
Well, I think we should.
By the way, Charlie has come across the street now. He's got his shotgun in hand, having fired off a number of rounds at the flyers, and has knocked on the front door, wondering if everybody's okay.
As we're probably dragging bodies to the back patio.
Open the front door as this like sticky goop's probably all over the place. Have to force it a little bit. Makes
Goop
all sorts
everywhere.
Of slime sounds.
Couch stuffing, splinters. It's a
Dead
bloody mess in
aliens.
here.
Ear
Hey,
ringing.
Charlie. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to clean up. It's a little messy.
Right, so leave immediately or do something else and then leave.
Load up whatever we had left to load up. And probably make feet. If she's wanting that thing bad enough to send a whole troop of whatever these things are at us, she's probably willing to come back for them.
They wanted to capture us. They weren't trying to kill us. Damien will say as he's ripping off these utility bugs.
What are you planning on doing with the utility bugs?
I don't know, it might be useful.
I really want him to use one and it to jack him up, because that'd be funny.
Well,
You just gonna scoop them all up and throw them in a bag or something?
Yeah.
So be it.
Or he's going to suggest, because he has no idea what this stuff is, so he's going to suggest to Jules, it's going to be worth looking into these.
That's true. Can Jules actually find out anything about those things?
Well, with a little experimentation, I'm sure you could figure something out.
if you can do it in the bed of the truck while we're moving.
If Jules
does something wrong.
If Jules says yes, then he'll scoop him up into a bag. Otherwise, he'll just toss him down.
Yeah, let's science it.
Science!
So I guess we should probably, as we're bailing, at least check with the locals, not the locals, the authorities, see if they're engaged in a ongoing gunfight. Or if this was just a smash and grab.
Throw everything in the truck. Take off. Hit up the cops on the way out. Or questions, not hitting them up. Everybody on board?
Yep.
I'm down with this plan.
All right. Then I don't need that map anymore. Let me see here. I need that. Let's figure out where everybody's going. And so you guys will drive into town, and as you're doing so, you'll notice that pretty much everybody is sort of standing around outside with guns pointed at the sky, pointing at things, and just generally looking confused. The cops are outside the station, all gathered up, look like they're all in their SWAT gear and everything. And they'll say they will let you know that they have indeed been taking shots at the flyers, but it didn't seem to do anything, and they didn't seem to care. And if you go ahead,
have they seen the aliens yet? Other than the ships?
You guys dropped off the one,
right? Well, we'll tell them where there's a few other ones.
All right. Well, the officer in charge will send some guys over to have a look. Did you lock up the house on the way out, or is that kind of a wasted effort?
We threw them down in the back.
Right. So
yeah, Damien doesn't want rotting bodies in the house.
All right.
So
well,
he will lock the house
to the extent that you can, because the back glass has been kicked in,
and there's bullet holes everywhere. So
yeah, who knows what'll happen by the time you get back here. Okay, but yeah, so they'll send some guys out there to have a look, but otherwise they're like, yeah, well, good luck, I guess. And off you go. So I will remind you that Reese did not sleep last night, and he is kind of tired.
So somebody else want to take the drive while I get some snoozes in?
Should have Shane do it.
That's what I was thinking.
You sure you want an NPC to be responsible for your well-being?
He's Shane, though. He's not an NPC. He's our friend.
He's not a red shirt. He's a mauve shirt.
Does Jules know how to drive at least decently?
Do we trust Jules? I mean, he was trying to kill my kid a couple seconds ago.
What's your drive skill?
He could at least default it.
Cat off. Drive is 11 for me.
All right, he's driving.
So
provided automobile works for trucks. I don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't trust the NPC.
I
It's
do.
not that we don't trust him, that it's just the GM keeps making this, very,
I'll just say
predictions.
Okay, so when we last spoke, you were going to take this route. I was going to suggest that Google Earth, for me at least, had another route that went straight through to Breckenridge, or straighter, that it will shave an hour off your time if you want to take that, and that will keep you on the other side of the ridge from Denver if you're still trying to stay away from there. But that is up to you. In the meantime, I will have Reese give me a health check.
Is this insomnia related?
Yeah.
Nope.
So he's trying to get some Z's while you're driving down I-25, and it's just not really working for him. But there is at least one instance where he kind of went unconscious and had a kind of a weird thing. He saw this which,
Ooh.
given that he's from Wyoming, he immediately recognizes that as Devil's Tower. And there's a guy standing just out there in the field that looks like that. And he didn't say anything. He was just standing there. But you looked at the situation, or you kind of snapped awake after that happened, and you're thinking about it for a second. And you're like, this means something. This is important.
As Damien's outside humming, dun, 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 dun.
I'll have.
I'm totally in the back,
I'll
explaining
have
to my
Jules
kid
pull over
about
and
his
take a
dreams.
I'll have Jules pull over, for a quick leak,
Right.
nature break.
Pee break.
And I'll,
I need some
talk
coffee.
to John about it. It's like, so you get weird dreams and stuff, right? I had this really, really weird dream of this creepy, like, super pale, white-haired kind of feller sitting out in front of Devil's Tower, of all places. And I swear it means something, but it could just be my insomnia. What do you think?
Tell me about your dream.
You know that dude that was in that Hobbit movie? He looked a lot like that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he had that. What does that actually do?
I don't know. That's like the GM who goes, yeah, you're supposed to go there. I go, I think your dream is telling you need to go there.
Let me see.
Is Close Encounters of the Third Kind an actual film in this universe?
Nope.
I mean, it's 2 hours out of our way. It's just got this weird feeling.
Yeah, so this is fortune telling. So if you were, this is about reading the person and trying to figure out what he's trying to do. I guess what you would probably start first, you would probably think that was a really weird dream, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then you would probably process that and say, well, this probably means he's reaching for some kind of purpose or something. And like this, maybe the white-haired man sort of embodies that purpose.
So we should go there. Put it out of your mind. Since, you clearly have some, let's say, homosexual latencies.
Whatever, man.
Because, that's the kind of bullshit that we guys would get to each other.
It's true. Well, he is definitely prettier than you. That's for sure.
Nobody's prettier than me. Look at my lovely hair.
As Damien's thinking, at the mention of homosexual tendencies, he's thinking, I slept with an alien. What does that make me?
A bug alien.
Entomo.
Bug lover.
Well, I'll ask the others.
It would be entomophile.
So this is out of our way,
2 hours.
Oh, that's way out of the way.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours.
So the dream is just standing there, like he's not trying to calling it
No?
or saying anything, because I was looking for a
No,
dream
that,
interpretation,
Yeah,
and that was the closest that I could find.
yeah. No, usually if you were, that's the thing that kind of confused you about the dream there was that he wasn't doing anything. You normally, if it was something like you would expect, he'd be pointing at something or trying to convey some kind of information, but he didn't really do that.
There is an actual skill for dream interpretation.
Yeah, you rolled it.
Yeah, but it's not fortune telling.
Yeah, it is.
No, he's saying there's a other than
Well, what
fortune
is
telling.
it?
No, there's a dreaming skill, but that's different.
Okay, that might be the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, dreaming is like conscious.
That's lucid.
Yeah, that's the lucid dreaming thing. Or if you're in the world of dreams, that's how you manipulate stuff.
Okay, I'm mistaken then.
But yeah, I think it's probably safe to say that the first instinct you have would be to say that somebody's trying to tell you to go there. But once you start to really consider it, it's like, well, did he really do that?
And I think the great games master in the sky is telling you to go there.
But you also have
check
to
our
go.
supplies.
But you were going
see
to
what
go
we
to
got.
Cheyenne Mountain.
Yes, we were. We can still go there. Yeah, it's a little out of our way, but does that swing us even further away from Denver?
By another 2 hours. 4 if we just go and see and then could leave. But
Easy peasy.
I'd say it adds half a day at least.
Because, we all want to spend more time in the trucks.
All right.
So, yeah, it's up to you. Your call.
I'm curious enough. Let's go check it out.
Oh, yeah, you have curious?
Oh yeah.
Well, how are you going to get there then? Are you just going to turn around, or?
We've only gone a few miles down the road.
No, you've gone a little ways. It took you a while to get there, and it was only about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half to get to Casper. So you've already passed Casey and all that.
Oh, where are we?
So I guess if we're gonna look at this map, then I need to get a pin.
Well, Casey, we could kick off from. Have we reached Casper or no?
Not yet, but you're pretty close.
Just turn around and go back the other way, and then kick up 259, and then 387, and then 59 to Gillette, and then across.
I need to do a thing. Then
you should do a thing and stop telling us that you need to do a thing. What a slacker.
To there. You guys are over here.
Basically, we go to right and then up and then kick north to Gillette.
We'll call it there. Yep. From. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're on the same page there. The hell is in Gillette?
Razors.
I think it's coal mining.
It's razors.
Well, according to the author of Longmire series, it's coal mining.
Well, we at least know he does his research. All right, so everybody can give me a perception check. Wow, can be like that.
Now I roll low. That's nice.
Uh-huh. That's how that works.
Well, I'm still rolling like normal.
Okay, well, and of course, Damien, because always. As you guys are getting ready to get back on the road and figuring out how you're going to get turned around, you do notice on the horizon to the west, looks like a couple of... Stand by, sorry.
Ninjas. Flying ninjas.
You see a couple of those things. They are
Damn it, more of those things.
moving very quickly to the south, or sort of in a sort of Casper direction.
Oh, guessing it's probably a good idea we didn't go that way.
Yeah, I guess so.
You still have that radio, right? Because we have a functional radio.
Did you?
Made it
Well, that
through.
was just a hand radio, though. It wasn't going to have that much range.
Depends on where they have the repeaters.
Yeah, there
Then
was
if
an
they're
EMP.
functional.
Brian, were you about to say something?
Nope.
Were you just mumbling? Did I imagine that?
I think you imagined it.
Well, it wouldn't be that unusual. All right. So you guys just say to hell with it and turn around.
Think so.
Okay. Let's see. How long is that going to take? I got 2.5 hours. No. Almost 3 hours. Well, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot out there between where you are now and Gillette. Ah, crap. How much fuel did you have left?
All of the fuel.
I think you
We
should
had
have.
all of the
You
fuel.
should have plenty. Still driving your bomb.
We probably would have had extra because Damien would have had some jerry cans of fuel.
Well, that was included. Oh, you're saying extra. Okay. Well, you probably topped off the drum then. Depending on how much you actually had there. Let's see. All right. Well, you guys, so it's going to take probably a couple of hours to get to Gillette, then another hour or so to get to Devil's Tower. You got your maps, so you're not going to have too much trouble getting there. I don't think I've ever made you guys make a navigation roll for that. People do get lost sometimes, even with maps.
People are weird.
But are they PCs though?
Well, you never really know, do you? All right. Well, you guys doing anything in particular other than that?
Nope.
We might take a moment to stop, rest, and eat, or something like that at some point, because there are some people
we
with
have
fatigue.
Yeah, we have Wright and Gillette somewhere.
Okay.
Egerton
yeah.
and Midwest as well. So we got a couple little towns to try and find fuel and otherwise.
So you are going to be stopping and trying to siphon and whatnot.
We will stop, revive, survive.
I don't know what that means.
It's a slogan for, if you're driving long distances and stuff, take breaks so that you don't become a traffic fatality. Stop, revive, survive.
I guess it depends on what you mean by revive. Okay, well, damn it.
We actually have places along the highways where you can get free coffee. They like driver, reviver places.
Rest stops.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having to do some stuff back
Sorry, I
here.
don't speak Australian. I get it.
All right, well, Gillette is not much going on there. It looks like a reasonably sized town for Wyoming, at least. But you guys are pretty much on the highway the whole way. So, were you planning on stopping off there, or doing anything, or just getting past it and moving on?
Standard stop in. Yeah.
Pick up the mail.
Local authorities.
Right.
Pick up,
Let's
deliver
see,
the
what's this
mail.
going to put you at about 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be into the afternoon by the time you get there. All right. Well, the further along the route you get, the less is going on. You get into the mountains a bit, and then you turn up towards Devil's Tower.
At some point during our journey where we stop and take a break, stretch our legs, these photos that Damien has, they're undeveloped negatives, right?
Yeah.
So, Damien's going to, just out of curiosity, take another look at them and, in light of what we know now, is there anything in particular that is important? Just holding the negatives up to the light or something like that.
Okay, so as you start to go through the photos, you realize that you don't remember all of these incidents. I mean, it's not just like it's not just like it's fuzzy and it's like you really don't remember that at all.
So, like, I'm in a photo and I don't remember that photo whatsoever.
Yeah, you don't remember taking that.
It's because you're a Cylon as well.
I mean, it's definitely you there. It's definitely her there, as far as you can tell. What do you really know about her anymore? You see stuff there, and some of it's kind of weird. I mean, clearly there's some archaeological stuff going on, but you don't know what it means.
Okay, so nothing new given our current knowledge of what's going on.
No, nothing stands out. Nothing stands out at you just yet.
Let's see. Damien has no reason to keep it a secret. He will actually mention, I'm in some of these photos, but I don't remember ever taking them or ever being in that spot.
While we pass through Gillette, if there's any kind of like Photoshop or like photo development or kind of anything like that we see, not necessarily we're going out of our way to find one, but potentially like drive by and say, hey, there's a photographer, that kind of thing. Maybe even ask at the police station.
Yeah, they're not going to have any power, even if there is one.
Yeah, but you don't really need power. You just need chemicals.
Well, you need lights in the house.
I imagine the machinery required to develop negatives would be few and far between these days.
Well, that's why I was thinking if there's like like one of those family photographers or whatever, there's still, I'm sure, people out there.
Yeah, I wonder how you would find that person.
That's why I would ask the police department.
Well,
so I'm sure they probably have to develop it somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say they probably would know somebody.
As we get the film back, the guy who developed it starts shooting at us like, "Who are you? What are you?"
Or shoots himself immediately after doing it.
Yeah.
So, and you're like, wait, what?
All right, well, since Mark's doing the asking, he can make the universe roll. Let's see. Hold on, let me look at something. Derp. Okay, what was that? That's a 12. Okay. So they do have a guy, but he's not local, and they haven't been able to get in contact with anybody, so they haven't really even tried to find him because nobody's taking any pictures right now. So if you wanted to wait around, they could potentially start poking around and find out where he is. And it's possible he may still be able to do it. He does old school photography, so he's probably got the gear for it.
Well, we could always, if they have an address, we could always find it that way and just go to him.
How long are you going to take to do this?
How serious is Damien wanting to get these photos developed?
Well, we have the negatives. So we do have the photos. We just don't have an actual non-negative photo.
Do they have an old projector?
Electricity.
Yeah, but you can put a flashlight behind it. Spit it out onto a wall.
Oh, well, if you wanted to do that, you could do that.
You still need a lens, though, to focus it. Otherwise, it's just a blurry image.
Shame you weren't in that science lab still.
It's up to Jamie, and if you want these photos developed, we might have a chance here. Otherwise, we'll have to wait next time we swing back through. Actually, we could always just do that. Hey, can you guys look this guy up? And we'll come back through.
Well, our destination is Cheyenne Mountain because we think that they're going to help. So they're going to most likely have equipment that could digitize these photos. So no, let's not waste time.
Okay. Onward to Devil's Tower.
Stand by, doing a thing. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I assume we've had enough time to recover fatigues.
Yes. Yeah, you would have plenty of opportunities to recover that. So yeah, you guys arrive at the park. You can see the mountain there. You can drive up to the point where you think the dude was standing in the dream. What now?
Totally gonna look at Reese and go, so what now?
Reese will stand out in the middle of the roadway and go like, "What now? I'm here. I heard you." No, I'm joking. Oh, we could always drive down the road and see what's at the foot of Devil's Tower just because we're here.
Yeah,
What
I
else
don't
we got
think
to
you
look
can. I don't think you can actually drive up to it.
What's
I see
gonna
a path
stop
that-
us now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Lack of off-road capabilities.
We'll
What about 4x4?
Yeah, we got 4x4 and an ATV.
And we have speed.
I don't think it's
And
actually a
there's a
4x4.
There's a road.
Well, the road only goes so close.
That's what feet are for.
Is that what you guys are gonna do? You gonna drive up as close as you can and get out?
Might as well.
Okay. Then what?
I don't know. We can see what we can see. If there's nothing there, then I'm sorry, guys. Weird dream.
Well, all right.
Look around the area that he, in his dreams, saw the dude.
Actually, you can get right up on that tower.
Well, it gets relatively close. I didn't actually measure it.
I mean, there's a hiking trail. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, there's a hiking trail, obviously. No, it's so looks like there is a parking space like within 200 yards of the base of the tower.
All right, so let's park there. Damien will go to the back of the truck and grab his climbing gear and throw it over his shoulder. We're here now. We might as well go take a look.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to climb that dang thing. Well, no.
Well, if you don't, you're going to be stuck down here at the bottom waiting for him.
Yeah, I guess I can climb.
I'm not enthusiastic about climbing it.
I've actually.
Damien's not actually suggesting climbing it, but he's taking the gear just in case.
So, are you then?
Well, we'll hike up to it. Got nothing else to do right at the moment.
Well, like I also said, it's look in the area that he saw the dude in the dream to see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Right.
If not, oh well.
Did the dream have a date timestamp?
No.
No, nothing like that.
No, and you guys had already gone to... So you probably spent a couple of hours trying to drive to the spot where you thought he was in the dream, and frankly, he's having trouble remembering it that well. It was
So
just
this
a flash.
This is what time of the day is this?
Oh, it's definitely getting into the evening now.
Well, might as well camp out here tonight.
Works for me.
At least we're not sleeping on in the truck.
Yep, they got a visitor center.
If it's even open.
Well,
Crash Tinkle.
you haven't seen anybody around here, so clearly they're not working today. This is actually just as the sun is going down, you realize this has been exactly a week since it all started.
Wow, yeah, and Damien's like, I've got to get out of here. I got to be in outdoors for a while.
All right, so the decision's
Actually,
made that we're camping here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't see why not.
Damien's going to throw the climbing gear on his back, and he says, I'm going to climb this thing.
Well,
Don't leave
night?
without me. It's not quite night yet, was it? As we're sort of contemplating what to do.
Well, the sun is going down. It'll be night soon.
that is going to be a serious climb.
So, you guys are what? You're in that parking lot down there? I guess that would
Might
be
as
where
well
the
be.
visitor center is. So, and Damien is out there with his gear, looking up at it like, I want to climb that.
It's not a I want to, I'm going to.
So, you will see a off the horizon in the general direction you're looking, you see a number of flying dots that appear to be moving in your general direction, or pretty close to it.
Okay, binos?
Yep. Binos out. If we have to, we'll hide inside the visitor center.
Damn it! I'm getting
Clearly
tired
a bunch
of
of
those
those.
things.
They're all over the place.
What the hell are they chasing us for?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell. But they continue. They're moving at a fairly good clip. It's hard to say exactly where they're going. You're not sure that they were coming here necessarily for you. They were coming out of the east, though.
What's directly east?
Well, that's a good question. What is
Rapid City is the next big city east.
Eastish, yeah. I mean, it depends on how far east you go. Yeah, Black Hills out that way. I think that's further south. You go far enough, you get into Minnesota and possibly Michigan. Hard to say. They could have circled around too. But they looks like a formation of them or something, and they kind of circle around. You guys doing anything in particular at this point?
Trying to avoid them noticing us?
Yeah, exactly.
So peeking up over whatever cover you have to watch. So you see that they're going a particular direction with a purpose, and then they stop and
And
kind of
explode.
turn around. And you, at that point, notice that there is a couple of aircraft that are apparently pursuing them. And it looks like missiles were fired. And they do explode. There's some exchange of an exchange of fire, but it looks like whatever the other aircraft were, they seem to have won. Give me your perception checks.
Let's
those
see
of
if
you
I
with
can
the
roll
binos.
another
Holy
16.
God, yes.
Oh, but I don't think I had binos.
Woo!
I'm assuming Damien is otherwise occupied.
Otherwise occupied how?
Climbing.
You know, there were alien ships flying around.
How close, though?
They were headed in this general direction.
Okay.
He's a weirdo.
Let's see. So yeah, Burroughs got a good enough look that he could tell he didn't recognize what they are. I mean, it's not anything you'd ever actually seen before.
Good.
Oh yeah,
XCOM is
it's
making
time
progress.
for XCOM. That's right. They're finally getting their acid together.
Starting to incorporate some alien tech already. Probably a second fighter in the tech tree.
Indeed.
So the fighters that were there, there was the exchange of fire. It looked like it looked like all the alien craft were shot down. Maybe there was some damage taken by the quote unquote friendlies, you presume. Then a bit later you see another, as the two fighters join up and start circling around. You see another.
What's coming. Hey, here comes a Sky Ranger.
Yep.
You see another unfamiliar craft to you, coming in low,
How
terrain
far
following.
away are they from us?
A long way. That's the ocean.
This one in particular, the two fighters sort of established a patrol pattern as this one came in.
Crash things.
And this one is coming in, looks like coming into the tower. And you'll see it circle overhead at least once and wing over and turn back around and then come land in the parking lot.
So the tower
vertically.
is the XCOM base. Got it.
Well, that's distinctly human.
Yeah, and we're like.
It does not look alien, but it doesn't look familiar at all.
That's gonna be one of those who's like, James, hide.
It's a fairly large craft, and it has a ramp in the back that lowers.
Oh yeah.
The first thing that comes out is looks like some kind of robo tank thing, followed by a number of soldiers in weird armor that you've never seen. It looks very, very tactical, but you don't recognize the make or anything. They're carrying weapons that you don't recognize. At this point, you guys are watching all this happen. It's right over there in the parking lot. So, what are you guys doing at that point? Are you coming out of your holes?
I will. Probably just stand
weapon
up
will be slung and barreled down.
I don't know what's going on, so
probably only one of us should go forward.
Okay, well, if at least one of you isn't hiding, then the soldiers will come down the ramp and take up positions, and one of them will walk over in the general direction of whoever's not hiding.
I won't be hiding.
I won't be
Okay.
hiding.
I
So-
will be.
The guy in the sheriff's outfit will kind of look like he's in charge.
The stinky, dirty sheriff's outfit.
The
Gotta
grizzled
wash it in his tub.
old soldier dude with the scars on his face walks over to Reese.
Yes,
And,
I was hoping it was him.
Says, "We've been looking for you."
Who you
Well,
mean?
that's quite surprising. I don't.
If you would, please step inside, and we'll take you to the base. We hear
don't
you have
mind if
intel.
My crew and my companions join us, and if you don't mind me asking, who are you?
Well, we're XCOM. Cut to black. Cue the music. Roll credits.
So the next season, all the characters are in action.
Maybe. Kind of depends on you guys, actually, but we'll see where that goes.
Maybe I'll let you get a pistol skill higher than 12.
No,
By 12.
you're not going to be going out in the field. We're sticking your ass in the tech area or the bio thing.
Is it Crom or Douglas Cole that has the XCOM campaign?
That was Cole.
I feel like I have been welcome to XCOM.
All right. So bennies. Who gets the Benny for today?
Nobody gets any bennies.
I almost want to give a pity Benny to Heinlein because he keeps. You have such a bad day.
Man, 8 sessions. That is lame.
On the other hand, Chandler did stick his neck out. I don't know. What's everybody else think?
End of the season, everyone should get one.
I think both sound good.
Everybody? Very well.
Everybody but the GM, because the GM's a damn slacker who can't run more than 8 sessions.
All right. So,
and that is how Phil talked himself out of, out of getting a Benny.
You should also probably delete the hit location.
Do it? Oh. I might not.
Or put the bug one up there.
How do you delete that?
You just delete. Go to the end of it, hit delete.
So is it 2 points or 3 for the end of this one?
Okay, so what I think I'm going to do for the end is, instead of doing 3, I'm going to make it an even 10 for the entire run, which I believe will be 4. No. Brain. Math.
That
even
would be
20
2.
and even 20 for the whole run. So up to this point, you would have had 14, so you would get 6 more.
Unless you're like me and bothered doing the recap.
Unless you're like John, in which case he just gets 6 more, and then he's got whatever he's got.
It's going to have, 8 more total.
When we pick this up again, is it going to be immediately after, or are we going to spend some months training and we're now hardcore?
I have no idea.
Because if you're going to do that, then you might want to, I don't know, what are we, 160 something points? So maybe
Is that right?
milestone is to like 175 points or something.
No, you'd be at 170.
I'm seeing a point total of 163. Why am I 163?
If you started at 150 and you went to an even 20 for the run, that would make it 170.
But you also gave us 5 additional points for background.
Those of you that did one
Yes.
in
Gotcha.
time.
According to GCA, I'm 164 points.
Yes, that is correct. So if you get 6 more, that'll put you at 170.
Alright, so 6 points.
6, huh? Oof.
Now,
A bit more than I thought.
given that, I did mention to Phil the other day that if he keeps the dependent, that will determine what's going to happen next. Because if you buy off the dependent and you can swap out disads to replace it.
I ain't gonna buy off my dependent. It's my kid.
You can't. If you're going to join XCOM and go on combat missions, you're not taking him with you.
No, I'm not gonna take him with me.
Then he's not worth the points. So
it'll depend on what the group ends up deciding.
If you don't buy it off, that means you guys will not join XCOM and go on combat missions, that sort of thing. So that was the thing I wanted you to consider.
Maybe decrease the cost of him so he doesn't appear as often. So he only gets himself into trouble, infrequently.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, there are multiple ways to approach that if you want to, if that's the route you want to go. But we don't even have to go that route.
Well, like I said, it's going to depend. It'll depend on what the group pretty much kind of wants to do for the next one, because I can rejigger, retool it.
But that's going to be a separate discussion. In the meantime, do we have anything else to cover? Probably not. You guys don't need to bother about spending those points right away.
So Will is going to be all like Cyberdog at the end of this, right?
That would be interesting. A dog in XCOM. That would be kind of cool, actually, in K9 unit.
And now he can speak to a
And he says,
translator.
"Affirmative, master."
Affirmative, master.
What you have to do is have the dog be psionically immune, so he can attack sectoids when they take you over.
There you go.
That could be cool.
And they install a nose laser for him.
Well, why not?
That would suck if it sneezed.
We're just gonna
That's
end
true.
up with actual K9, and that's Willa. There was a tragic accident. We don't talk about it.
Well, if nobody has anything else.
Well, we
Not
probably
at the
want
moment.
to work out what's happening next.
Well, we can deal with that later.
I believe next week we're off because a couple people are going to be out. And then the week after that, I was sort of thinking or expecting I was going to be starting the Banestorm run, which is going to go more than 8 sessions.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so no game next week.
That's what it sounds like, yeah. So you can sleep in down there on the upside down.
That sounds good to me.
All right. If you're watching this and you have questions, corrections, suggestions, or general hecklings, feel free to leave a comment here or find us on Discord. Thank you for watching. Olympus out.
Good stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Make sure.